Hi, this is Dan, and I'll be talking about an application for the iPhone called Volleyball Referee, an app that lets a referee manage the entire game of volleyball from their handheld device. So the first thing that I'm going to do is start the application and click on Start a New Match, and this will bring up the scoreboard, and then I'm going to need to go to Team A or Team B and open the Team Information button. I'm going to change the team name of Team A to Team Red, and then I'm going to change the name of Team B to Blue. The next thing I need to do is update the rosters. I click the roster button and I see this appear. I can just simply click the numbers that I want of the players on the roster and then hit return to team information. I do the same thing on the team blue side. I just simply press the player numbers in the roster and I hit team information. Then I need to set the rotation of the players. So what I have is the players who are currently in the roster, I can simply drag them into their proper position on the court. So here I'm dragging them all over. If I try to drag a number onto a position that's already there, it comes back. The libero. Now I need to set the rotation for Team B, and you can see that only the players that were on the roster for Team B can be dragged into the various positions on the court. Here I'm dragging to position 4 and the libero, and then I'm returning back to the scoreboard. Now, of course, you can switch the sides of the teams. Just press the switch button on team information and then come back to the scoreboard. So now we can set up the serving team. So in the bottom left there, you can see the serving tag. I'm pressing it, and now the very first serving team is going to be Team Blue. So if they get a point in the rally, you'll see there was no rotation. They get 2 points in a row, no rotation. And now we come over to the other side, and we'll notice that the team's rotated. We have 19 now serving when one was serving before. And we add some more points. We'll see both sides start rotating, no problems. Like regular game, you see the serving tag update to the proper team. This is what happens now when we call a timeout. We'll see the 1 minute timer go down. The number of timeouts used is displayed. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a substitution for player 19 on the red team, and we see the rest of the players on the roster are available for substitution. 8 is coming in for 19. We press the substitute button, and we see that 8's on the court, and 19 is now in the top corner. 19 being, they're paired together forever now as substitutes. Adding points to the various side. You can see when 19 comes back on the court, 8 now goes off into the top corner just to show you the pairing. Now we're doing a timeout for Team B. We see timeouts used 1. We can dismiss this dialogue at any time. Now what we can do is award a delay warning to Team B, and we see this just lights up with a simple press. If we look at the options menu that's there in the middle and we click it, we can see there's 3 options. There's start a new set, match summary, and undo redo that it can be accessed at any time. We're going to go through now and just do some undoing. So here I can undo the point that was just awarded to Team Red, no problem. I can come back, I can undo it yet again. The second point that was Team Red, put it back to 5-5. Everything unrotates. They re-rotate if needed. So what we've gone through are most of the biggest features of the Volleyball Referee. You can see substitutions, roster tracking, all that fun stuff. Right now we're just going to run the score up and show what happens when we get close to the end of a match. A dialogue will appear asking you if you would like to start a new set. So you can choose to start a new set here. You can also do it from the option start new set. If we say start new set, then we see the 2 teams have switched sides of the court. The serving team is actually set up to the serving team that initially served the first set ball. Now we need to go back and reset up all the rotations because usually teams change their rotation between sets. So we go and we drag them all back into their proper positions for Team B. Then we're going to dismiss this guy and go change the Team A rotation and drag the libero and all the various player positions back into where they should be on the court. And when we return to the scoreboard, we should see that Team Red is now serving. If you remember back earlier in the video, we had Team Blue with the original serve, and we see it's all set up properly for who has the proper serve. So in volleyball, there's various match lengths and match sizes. Volleyball Referee doesn't put any constraint on you. At any time, you could say start a new set. Let's say this set only goes to 15 points. Then you could just simply press the options button and just say start a new set, and you'll have a new set for you. The teams will switch positions. And again, we see Team Blue is serving. And now we can just go to the options and we can look at the match summary, and that'll show us the results of the previous sets that we've refereed. So you can see there's 3 there. It has Team Blue winning both sets, just like happened the 2-0. We can return back to the scoreboard at any time. Doesn't change any of the state to check out the match summary. Then from the match summary, we can also just return back to the main menu to either start a new match, continue, and do all the other various stuff you've got. You can also just continue the match anytime you want. You see we're still in set 3. I'm adding scores. You don't actually need to set up the rosters if you don't want to. If it's not required, not a big deal. You can also just exit the app at any time. If there's a phone call, you could come back into the app and simply continue the match. And the score is set up just like it was before. No problems. So returning to the main menu, there's 2 other options here. You could email if there's some feedback you'd like to see in this application. You can just send me a quick email with anything. I'm always open for suggestions and ways to make this app better. Coming back into the app, there's also application feedback, just to be able to go back to the App Store and write a review if you think this app is hopefully is any good. If the teams are on the wrong side of the court, just press the switch button and return, and you can have them set up properly for your match, depending on where they should be. So this is your quick 6-minute overview of Volleyball Referee. It's currently the only application in the App Store that can manage a volleyball game from start to finish from a referee's point of view. Contains all the features that you need to manage your game, and hopefully you'll find this app to be extremely valuable, really help your time, and help keep you focused on the match in front of you instead of wasting your effort keeping track of the minute details of a volleyball game. So thank you very much for checking out Volleyball Referee. If you'd like to get in contact with me, you can email me, dan@dansrobot.com, and you can check out more information on the application at apps.dansrobot.com.